Good morning, everybody. Have a nice morning today. Have a very nice time with my English class at the beginning of the day. Welcome. You are most welcome to my digital classroom, your spoken English class. Spend just 2 or 3 minutes a day here in my class and be a fluent English speaker very shortly. Today I'll read 2 beautiful stories with 2 beautiful lessons for all of us. Try to follow me. Yes, with all your attention. Now the stories, but you have to wait a bit till the end to know the names and the morals. Let's start. The first story. In ancient times, there lived a beautiful cat who fell in love with a young man. Naturally, the young man did not return the cat's affections, so she besought Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, for help. The goddess, taking compassion on her plight, changed her into a fair damsel. No sooner had the young man set eyes on the maiden than he became enamored of her beauty and in due time led her home as his bride. One evening, a short time later, as the young couple were sitting in the chamber, the notion came to Venus to discover whether in changing the cat's form, she had also changed her nature. So she set down a mouse before the beautiful damsel. The girl, reverting completely to her former character, started from her seat and pounced upon the mouse as if she would eat it on the spot, while her husband watched her in dismay. The goddess, provoked by such a clear evidence that the girl had revealed her true nature, turned her into a cat again. The name of the story, Venus and the Cat. And the moral, what is bred in the bone will never be absent in the flesh. The second story, a foolish young heir came into the possession of his wise father's estate. After the funeral and when his patrimony was securely in his hands, the young man ordered his servants to cut down all of the hedges that surrounded his vineyard. When the servants sought to dissuade their new master from his purpose, he shouted, "Why should they not be grubbed up? They bear no grapes, they yield no harvest, they occupy good land that should be planted to vines. Grab them up and burn them." So the fences were torn down, and the vineyard was open to the ravages of man and beast, and it was not long before the vines were all destroyed. And thus the simple fellow learned, when it was too late, that while it is true that one ought not to expect to gather grapes from brambles, yet it is quite as important to protect one's vineyard as to possess them. The name of the story, The Hedge and the Vineyard. And the moral, they also serve who only stand and wait. Now, daily motivational quote. Don't be upset when people reject you. Nice things are rejected all the time by the people who can't afford them. Thank you. Wish you a very good day ahead. Stay at rest. Stay tuned.